for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Freuler. Freuler. Now here's the delivery. Zakaria. Freuler. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for a shot! First effort on goal.
Okafor really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finishing line.
Time, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Freuler providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Vargas, takes aim and crosses.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Hangs one in. Only partially clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Wins the duel this time. That has found him in acres of space. Can he find the finish? There's an early warning shot across the bow. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! Vargas. He's through here. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Akanji. Zakaria. Vargas. Oh, that's a nice ball. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a probing ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Qatar clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zakaria. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Elvedi does really well to win the ball there. Granit Xhaka. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Up towards the front line. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Switzerland really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started.
It's a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Qatar clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Qatar gain their reward with an early goal. Vargas. Qatar are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
That is lovely. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Okafor.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Vargas. Freuler. Qatar have got themselves in front very early here. Zakaria. And he thumps it clear.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Akanji attempts a clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Freuler shifted upfield. The referee's awarded a free kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Freuler. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zakaria proves just a little bit too strong. Played out wide. Vidmar climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Out to the left it goes. Freuler. Alvedi. Xhaka, now he's off and running. It's just beyond his reach. Aim forwards. Looking here to chip it through. And that could set him on his way. Here's real chance! Vidmar gets it clear. Over to the left. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Zakaria. Looking to break at pace. Clearly not happy with that. Akanji. Strong running down that left flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shapes to shoot! That was mighty close. Vargas. Freuler. Lovely, a real chance! Vidmar gets it away. That's tidy. Big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Zakaria is there, and he can get that clear. Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Kanji, Freuler. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vargas. He's away! Okafor! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Okafor really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Repelled. And it's Zakaria. Ball swung in, and that's been well dealt with. Takes a shot! Alvedi. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Showing good feet. Freuler. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Nice looking ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vargas. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's run loose here. Pass is intercepted. Freuler. Vargas. Great work on the overlap. So, what can they make of this? Nice physical challenge.
You know, it was an
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Played now. Kanji gets over and intercepts. Oh, well measured. Ovedi with the clearance. Granit Xhaka. Vidmar tries making a foray down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Zakaria. Zakaria played out towards the right wing. And he cuts out the supply. Freuler. Freuler. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Granit Xhaka. It's Xhaka! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Granit Xhaka brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Xhaka plays it short. Here it is, crossed in. That's an excellent interception. And it's Xhaka. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Freuler looking to run onto it. Oh, good spread. Now it's Okafor. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Decent hit from there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Vargas. Now it's Freuler. Vargas. Now it's Freuler. Freuler. And that's aimed into the middle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Akanji cuts it out. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's on his way, and the finish! Danger averted for now. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Purring through the gears. Now that's a fine challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Zakaria. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Out to the left it goes. Keeps on running. And it's played in here. And that's too far for anyone. Freuler. Vargas. Vargas. Freuler. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Vargas. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Zakaria. Spread out to the left. Shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Good work on the right flank here. Granit Xhaka. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aim forwards. There are a few waiting for it. Okafor. Can he latch on to this? Gets good distance on it. That's been won straight back. Vargas. And it's Zakaria. Akanji cuts out the pass. Freuler. Zakaria. Now it's Vargas. Played in. Chance! Goal! Switzerland are all square.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
He's onto it in a flash. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Zakaria. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a throw. Oh, smashing header! He can get that clear. Vargas. That's a good run down the left. Cross goes in there. Freuler! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a shot! Goal, Switzerland! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Freuler. Zakaria played out to the left flank. Freuler looking to get on the end of this. That's really well cleared. Produces... Oh, what a try! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Switzerland, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
And the first 45 minutes are up. And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Okafor wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. Vidmar gets it away. Got a throw in. Ball's played through. Good ball, good take. Vargas. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Okafor is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's Okafor. Okafor! Denied by an instinctive save.
Okafor clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Decent progress down the left. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And a chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Moved on forwards. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Zakaria with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, sweet feet. chips it away. Akanji forwards and with intent. Vargas. Now it's Okafor. Into the channel. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. Clipped into space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caresses it through. And it's Xhaka. And here's Xhaka. And here's Xhaka. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's played into the middle. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Plenty waiting. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, such a clever touch. Zakaria, gently done. He's got away. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's played forward. Switzerland have reclaimed it. Out to the right. Hefty. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Number 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Elvedi forwards and with intent.
Switzerland will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and shot it goal! He has done it!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Okafor. Vargas. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. Qatar have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Vidmar shifted upfield. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vargas proves too strong, and they can counter here. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going to Rex. It's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. Nice interception, well timed. Granit Xhaka. He's found a way through. That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they could break here. Now that's well seen too. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see...
He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And he's there to get it away. Vargas. Okafor. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Played towards the other side. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 17.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. Xhaka. He's shifting through the gears here. Granit Xhaka. Lovely feet. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Zakaria. There's the shot! Goal! Switzerland! And they get themselves in front! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Switzerland go into the lead. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Okafor. And he's lost his man here. Applies the finish! Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Okafor. Now it's Vargas. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Vargas. He is through here. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. Freuler.
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That has been cut short. Vargas. Freuler. Vargas. Freuler in acres of space out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Qatar really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Okafor.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kanji gets it away.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Deftly away. And it's been played through. Kanji can get it clear. Qatar can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's nice. He's well positioned here. Searching pass he's played there. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Alvedi, Zakaria, and it's played forward. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vargas. Freuler has created one goal already. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Now it's Okafor.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Zakaria. Alvedi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Over to the left. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Qatar really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. Just 5 minutes left. Played out to the right. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka shifted upfield.
Switzerland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's played forward. Can he get onto this?
Qatar really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, played right into his path.
Qatar really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries a deft little ball. It's come to nothing. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Alvedi.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Oh, good spread. Crossed into the middle. Here comes another cross. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. Freuler forwards and with intent. Out to the right. And it's Embolo. Nice control. Tries a shot! Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. Calmly anticipates. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Okafor. Played with finesse. It's a throw-in. is it. The referee has seen enough. Qatar stumble at the first hurdle. That has derailed their bid somewhat, and now the pressure is very much on. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?